Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx, and I have a very highly anticipated product review first impression today. I got my hands on the Jeffree Star concealer and powder. I wasn't sure if I wanted the powder, but I was like, you know what? I'm a loose powder fan, so I figured I'm gonna try it. I ordered mine from beautyriotx, and I ordered it Friday. It's Monday, and I just got it in the mail. I live outside of Philadelphia. I didn't realize beautyriotx had a Philadelphia warehouse. So that's why I think I got it so fast, but that's exciting. So it just got here. I literally just opened it, and can we stop this? Look, it's got like his tattoos as the wrapping paper inside. Like, how cute is that? So before I actually get into it, I just want to say a few things. I wanted to make this video because I did watch his video on these products. I'm not a hardcore Jeffree Star fan. When he drops things, I'm not like, holy shit, he's dropping something, I need them, no matter what they are. Like, I'm not that kind of fan. I'm more of something like, his product has to grab me for me to want it. Like the Blood Sugar palette, I was like, oh my god, a red palette, I need it. The Blue Blood was pretty, but I didn't need it. I don't own anything else from him. I think it's just the Blood Sugar palette, and I think I owned one liquid lipstick from him. Like, I'm just not a huge, like, Jeffree Star cosmetic fan. I think he's cute and stuff, and I watch him sometimes, but these drew me in, and I was interested when I saw his video. He was in it with Gabriel Zamora, which I thought was very cheeky of him with the whole, you know, Laura Lee, Manny, whatever. Anyway. So I wanted to see, I don't know actually how old Jeffree Star is, but I know he's younger than me. I'm 30, I'm gonna be 37 this year. And as he and Gabriel Zamora were putting these products on, the concealer and the powder, you know, he was saying, you know, they don't crease, you know, they're flawless, they're hydrating, they're this, they're that. Like the powder, it says something, I'll read the package, but anyway. I just wanna see if these products will work for somebody who's not 25. Like, I wanna see if his claims are good for us who, you know, aren't in our 20s, have fine lines, who are aging. I wanted to see if it will work for us too. So, without further ado, let's get into this box. So here are the two products. I'm not gonna get into packaging and everything. We've all seen Jeffree's video. You're gonna see stuff from Trend Mood and everybody on Instagram about the packaging. It's very pretty packaging. We all know this. You don't need me to talk about it. All right, so as far as the concealer, I got the shade C6. When I saw that C5 was the one that was stolen, I'm usually around that when it comes to concealers. I was like, oh shit, that's probably gonna be like my shade. But C6 looks like it'll be pretty good. Actually, it looks like it might be a little bit light. I tend to go for shades that are very close to my skin tone. This looks a smidge light, but I'm so bad at picking out like my shade online, and it's just not something I can fix. Okay, what was that thing that it said on here? Creasing who? Can't relate. So this says on here, this is not going to crease where you put it. So I did notice though in Jeffree's video that he was doing, he virtually has no creasing or fine lines naturally under his eyes. So how nice for you, Jeffree. You know, the packaging is beautiful. We all knew that would be the case. Jeffree doesn't make ugly things. Unless this isn't your aesthetic, then maybe you'd think it was ugly. But anyway. All right, so for the concealer. All right, full coverage, long wearing, anti-aging properties, natural matte finish. I'm not usually down with matte finish, but he says this is gonna be like a flawless, nice, lightweight, even a luminant, like he said it'll be like a luminance to it, like a luminescence, is that right? So I'm hoping the matte's not really matte. I do have an under eye primer on under my eyes. There will never be an instance where I don't have something under my eyes. So I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna use it without on this side and then with on this side, because there will never be an instance where I won't be using something. Yikes, this is taking a really long time for me to start. I'm so sorry. Oh, and just FYI, I got the shade translucent in the powder just because that's usually where I tend to go with powders. I was gonna get one of the shades, but I knew they were gonna sell out really fast, so I just grabbed the translucent because I knew it would work for me. Here is the way I'm gonna be doing the concealer. I'm gonna be doing it under my foundation on one side, because that's normally how I do my concealer, and then on top of my foundation on the other side. So we can see if that makes a difference in any way. I'm gonna use my sponge, because I don't normally use a brush, and we're just gonna get right to it. As you can see, if you can see, I have fine lines and wrinkles under my eyes. Like I said, I'm turning 37 this year. I am not without sins. I'm not using a ton of this. According to him, you know, a little does go a long way, so that's a good thing. So I'm just gonna use my Wet n Wild sponge to blend this out. Now, this is sitting in every fine line that I have. I didn't expect different because I have never found a concealer, even my favorite concealers, my Too Faced, Multi-Use, Born This Way, and my MAC Water Weight, these sit in my fine lines. I've never found a concealer that defies gravity. I don't think they exist. If you find a concealer that doesn't sink in your fine lines, then you don't have any. I will say though, the color's beautiful, it's brightening. I can't honestly say it's 100% full coverage though. I definitely still see a little bit of shadowing underneath. And I also will say, well, some people are like, oh, you didn't use enough. When you're starting to get wrinkles, more makeup will make those wrinkles look worse. So yes, I'm sure if I put more concealer on, it'll hide the discoloration or the dark circles more, but it'll also make it look cakey. So you have to choose like which way to go. Like, do I wanna look cakier or do I wanna see a little bit of that discoloration? I'll take the little bit of dark circle underneath, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna put on my foundation on this side and we're gonna see how the foundation lays on top of that, because this is usually how I apply my makeup. I do my concealer first and then I put my foundation on. So let's see how they kind of work together. I'm going in with my beauty blender. I can never remember the whole name. This is like a 5-paragraph name. This is the Bounce Liquid Whip Long Wear Foundation. I guess it wasn't that hard. In 2.20. This is probably like one of my favorite foundations. Just, I know this isn't about this, but you know, I'm talking about it anyway. So normally what I do is when I get towards my concealer, I usually kind of just blend it all together. And it's blending really nice. So underneath the foundation, looks good. So on the other side, we're going to try to use it how probably most people use it, which is I'll put my foundation on first and then top it under my eye with the concealer. All right, now we're gonna top it with some concealer. And I use it just like a tad bit more, just to maybe give it a little bit more of a brightening effect. Ooh, that's very brightening, and it blends really, really nice. It is luminous, and honestly, it doesn't feel like I have to set it, so that's kind of nice. So I actually really like this because I just did 2 really different looks with the same concealer, and I didn't use too much more on this side. So when I used it underneath, I gave a more kind of natural finish, and then when I used it on top, I definitely made it a bit brighter looking. But both sides look really good. I mean, again, it's creasing, but again, I've never found a concealer that doesn't do that. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I really do like the brightening effect that it's showing. First impression, it's very nice. And the color is pretty good. Let's go on with the powder. So I'm not usually a baker. I'm just not. Like I said, when you're getting older and you do have wrinkles, less is more. The more makeup you pile on your fucking face, the older you're going to look. It's just a fact. This has opened, unfortunately, but like he said, it is very easy to open, so that's nice. I don't really smell baked cotton candy, oddly enough. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this and I'm going to put it into the cap. As you can see, it's the translucent, it looks white. Hopefully it won't stay white. And like I said, I'm not usually a baker, but for testing sake, we're gonna bake on this side and then I'll do my normal just kind of dusting of powder on this side. I had to stop and take a still for my thumbnail for the video. All right, so this side is baked, and this side I'm just going to pat down like I normally would. Where's my fucking brush? So this side, I'm just gonna take my Luxie 522 tapered powder brush, whatever the hell this is called. And I'm literally not taking too much. And I'm just tapping this. Oh God. Ooh. This looks very, very drying. So I'm gonna take my regular powder brush and I'm gonna do like this whole side of my face because I wanna see what this is going to do as like an all over setting powder. Because if it's a setting powder, I can use it anywhere, right? Right? Jeffree? Weightless, flawless, ultra fine, sets your life into place. Creasing who? Can't relate. Yeah, this definitely creases. I mean, you can see under my eye, there's definite like creasing, and I mean, it definitely looks dry and cakey. And it doesn't look horrible, but it definitely doesn't look flawless. This side we're gonna brush away. Brand new brush, hasn't been used, nice and clean. All right. Oh dear God, oh dear God. Okay. I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but it increased the look of wrinkles under my eyes. I honestly didn't expect it not to because I have wrinkles under my eyes, and putting something dry is only going to increase that look. And I know, this is my first impression, you know, yada, yada, yada. All right, so I didn't want, my point of this video wasn't to debunk or prove him wrong or anything like that. But I wanted to see if his products could or would. I wanted to know if it could work for somebody who wasn't in their 20s, who was aging. I mean, he says, you know, his stuff has anti-aging properties. I wanted to know if it was going to make me look like I'm 18. This is not the cakiest I've ever looked. Let me start there. Is it the driest powder I've ever felt? God, no. There's been worse, much worse. If you don't have many wrinkles under your eyes, you may love this. I mean, I'm sure it's a great powder. I do see a bit of a white cast sitting here right now. Now, if you're not sitting in front of a ring light, you're probably not going to see that white cast. If you don't have your picture taken with a flash all day, you're probably not going to see that white cast. My skin does look smooth though, besides under my eyes. The rest of my face does look smooth right now though, I have to say. At first, when I first put it on, I'm like, eh, but it doesn't look bad now. Like now that it's set for a second and I'm looking at it, it doesn't look bad. It looks actually okay. If I was going to recommend one of these products to somebody my age, I would say go with the concealer. Because before I put the powder on, I really liked how my under eyes looked. I definitely would give this a go once it comes back in stock because I'm pretty sure everything is sold out right now. The powder, I will probably use again, not under my eyes. I don't think it helped under my eyes. I would definitely probably want to leave this and not set it because I don't need it set. You know, I'm not going to any parties. I'm not going to work. I'm only putting makeup on usually for you guys. Who's getting who? If you guys were looking to try this product and you're around my age, upper 30s, starting to get fine lines and wrinkles, I say go and try the concealer. It's very nice from what I can see. I'll leave my update in the box below once I wear it throughout the day, and I will use it more in videos to come, so this isn't the last you're gonna hear about it. And I may like this more throughout the day. My skin might, you know, the oils might come up and blend with it more. Again, I'm gonna leave it in the box below, and I'm gonna use this again more, but I wanna just kind of film my first impressions for you guys and mess around with it a little bit. But I'm very excited that I got to try these, and I'm excited to play more with them, and I wanna hear what you guys think, if any of you guys have tried them yourself. So let me know if you guys have any thoughts in the box below, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.